In the play Julius Caesar, public speaking plays an important role. It decided the fates of many people. If Mark Antony would not have been allowed to speak at Caesar's funeral, the conspirators would have been considered heroes, and Brutus would be Rome's beloved leader. But since Antony spoke at the funeral, he swayed the hearts of the people so they would love him and hate Brutus and his friends. Brutus first made a speech telling his reasons for murdering Caesar, and the people loved it. They loved Brutus. But then Mark Antony made his speech. He reminded the people how wonderful Caesar was, and the people called Brutus a traitor and an enemy of Rome. Both Mark Antony and Brutus were wonderful, moving speakers, but their tactics made all the difference. So why was Antony's speech so influential? There are such things as ethos, pathos, and logos. These are the three different approaches for the persuasion of your audience. Ethos uses credibility and ethics. In other words, you are using your authority or expertise as a proof that 1. You know what you are talking about. 2. People should listen to you. And 3. You are right. You must stop eating so much candy because you have 1,000,000 cavities. I'm a dentist, so I know. Pathos deals with your emotions. You might tell your audience a story or personal experience so they can feel what you feel and therefore agree with you. A person's emotions dictate a lot of their decisions and beliefs. So if you know how to use pathos, you can persuade almost anyone of anything. See this kitten? His foot was broken and he was abandoned. He was crying and suffering. Don't be mean to the handicapped and vote no for animal cruelty. Visit your local animal shelter to pick up your special handicapped animal today. Finally, we have logos, the logical appeal. This is where you give clear reasons, explanations, examples, and facts to convince the audience of what you are telling them. You provide them with information that makes sense, and they are persuaded. You reap what you sow. If you sow bad stuff, you will reap bad stuff. So sow good stuff, and you will reap good stuff. Now that we know all these persuasion tactics, why was Mark Antony's speech so much more persuasive than Brutus's? Brutus used logos, and Mark used pathos. Your emotions and how you feel are stronger than your reasoning. For example, if you are tired and lazy, you will probably not do your homework even if you know you really need to. Since Caesar just died, it was a very good time to use pathos. Baseline is, in order to be most persuasive, you need to know when to use what kind of persuasion. That's all, folks.